Hi everybody, and welcome to another episode of 80s Rewind the Times 90, the show everything 80s and 90s. Well, lately I've been talking about some stuff from the 60s, specifically 1966 with the Batman Classics TV show. First of all, I want to say thank you everybody for the 50 subscribers that I got. I posted a video about 3 or 4 days ago, and I want to say thank you everybody for that amazing accomplishment. Seriously, man, if I always say 50, I have now 52 subscribers. It's 51 more than I ever thought. I appreciate it so much. I'm so humbled by it. Because what I like to talk about is kind of a niche. So to know that I kind of reached out to people that are like myself, like you know what I mean? It's so excited, and I really do love the talking back and forth. I want to say thank you so much. I'm gonna piggyback off of my last video, and lately I'm kind of on the classic Batman TV series stuff, so I'm going to start showing you a lot more of that collection. I was able to make some space in my room, and I brought out more of my collection. So I'm going to start showing more of that stuff, because right now Masters, the new Motu Origins, the figures are kind of on a hiatus. I believe the new ones aren't coming out until July. We have PowerCon stuff coming out in September, but that's not till September. And then Wave 7 of WWE Masters of the Universe, that stuff's not supposed to be coming out not until July too. Wave 7 is with Bret Hart, who's Triclops, Sergeant Slaughter, who is Man at Arms. Then you have Andre the Giant, who is a Titus, and then you have Junkyard Dog, who is Spike-Or. So anyone that has seen the pictures of them, they look awesome. Obviously, I'm gonna get all of them, but the one I really want the most is Sergeant Slaughter. He just looks so cool, the sharp green and black color looks. Bret Hart looks awesome too, because his eyes, they move, like, you know what I mean, like Triclops, and he's got like Bret Hart, the pink glasses, the black glasses, and then his eyes. So that is such a cool looking figure too. I mean, they're all looking. Andre the Giant's actually a real giant size one, like Titus. So he leaps over any other Motu Origins figure, which is pretty cool. So today I'm going to show you part of another section of my Batman 66 collection, and I'm also going to talk about some things that are coming up in the channel. I got some ideas that I want to talk about, some new things that I want to do. I want to have like a character spotlight. Once a week I'm going to do a character spotlight on an old Motu vintage figure. I want to give you my top 5 favorite figures, my top 5 favorite good guys, or bad guys, or evil horde, or snake man. Because Motu is my favorite toy line. Batman 66 is up there. So isn't Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's up there. Those are like my top 3 favorite things of all time. So I want to talk about Motu a lot. I love talking about Motu, the classics line, the new origins and the vintage stuff. I love talking about that stuff, but unfortunately right now, just because everything's on like second quarter hiatus stuff, they're not coming out. So I want to talk about, like I said, I want to talk about a segment called Where Did It Go? And what that segment's going to be about is, I'm 40, I'll be 41 in September, and I grew up in the 80s, obviously in the 90s, and I grew up when we had sleepovers, and actually kids going out and playing with their friends, video games like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. I have 2 of my own children, and then with my girlfriend, she has 3, so I have a total of 5. And man, I see through them, like, the way the world is now. What I mean is like video games and stuff. It's like, no, everything's technology. Kids don't go outside and play like they used to. They don't ride bikes like they used to. Their heads are in phones and in video game systems, and I did that stuff too, and I imagine a lot of you guys did the same thing. But at the same time, we were outside playing with our friends. When I was playing Nintendo and stuff, I'm 6 years older than my brother. I come from a family of 3, and I played with my brother, but I was playing Nintendo with my friends and stuff. And when I did play Nintendo or Sega or Super Nintendo, and a lot of my children, they just play by themselves, so their heads in their phones, because phones are so advanced nowadays. And I miss the way things used to be. Sleepovers. God, man, I don't even know if kids have sleepovers anymore. So I want to talk about stuff like that, and where did it go? The mall. Where did it go? Does anybody even go to the mall anymore? I remember going to the mall was such a big thing to me. going to the arcade and playing video games. And you know, one of my favorite video games of all time is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time. And I remember literally going to the arcade and playing it first before it came on a home system, and then going nuts when it came on the Nintendo system. I'm sorry, the Super Nintendo system. So like, things have changed. It ain't like it used to be. I remember going to USA roller skating. Where I'm from, roller skating rinks. Do people even go to roller skate rinks anymore? Do they even exist? I know in Rhode Island we used to have two of them: Bobby's Rollaway and USA Skates. USA Skates still exists, but Bobby's Rollaway unfortunately got torn down, and it doesn't exist anymore. Or it got turned into a, I think it got turned into a restaurant. I'm sorry, it didn't get turned around. It got turned into a restaurant. And I remember taking my money and going there and, you know, skating a little bit, but going to the arcade and playing Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, or X-Men, or NBA Jam, or Mortal Kombat. I miss those times. It does. It sucks. As I'm getting older, I'm realizing that technology's getting better, but maybe the world is, but to me it's not. I miss these things. You know, sitting in, I mean, everything is like just handed to us. You know, they're starting to close movie theaters down, which is kind of depressing because I love going to movie theaters. I'm a big movie person. I love watching movies. I love watching horror and stuff like that, action. It's actually kind of depressing. Like, I know as things get better, it doesn't really get better to me. I mean, yeah, it's helpful. It's more better and stuff like that, you know, for the world. But for me personally, I miss those things. You know, I miss hanging out with my buddies, and I miss hanging out and playing street football, going outside with my buddies playing 4-on-4 street football, and I really do miss those things. And I want to talk about those things, and maybe share your memories with my memories, and leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear that. I'd like to go live one time and talk to these people live, and you know, just to see what you guys think, you know. So today I'm gonna go over a part of my Batman section that I had an opportunity to put up. I've been working like crazy. I work 6 nights. I work overnights. So I work 6 days a week. I get literally 4 days off a month. You know, plus I have my family, my children, and I do the channel. So it's tough sometimes to fit everything in, you know. Sometimes my days off are like recuperation days. They're not really days off. So today I want to talk about another part of my Batman 66 section in my room, and just showcase it. I love what I'm going to show you today. So alright, so here we go. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you that. So here we go over here. This is my collection section. So today I want to talk about my Batman 66 mini busts. I love these. Some of them are kind of rare. I have almost all of them. They just came out with Bruce Wayne. I got the Dick Grayson in the back. They just came out with Alfred. Believe it or not, I don't even have Batman or the Bat-2C. There's an Eartha Kitt. There's a Mr. Freeze. There's a Bookworm. Mr. Freeze and Eartha Kitt, who played Catwoman in season 3. It's like $800. They're so ridiculous. I've had these for years. I love them. I love Egghead by Vincent Price, and David Wayne playing the Mad Hatter. Burt Ward. There's Yvonne Craig playing Batgirl. Frank Gorshin playing the Riddler. Cesar Romero playing the Joker, who to me is the definitive Joker. The Miss Beautiful Julie Noir playing Catwoman, and there he is, Burgess Meredith playing the Penguin. And then down over here in this section over here, a few of my Ninja Turtles. I'm a big King Tut fan. He is my favorite villain out of them all. Then it goes to Penguin and Riddler. But I got the Mattel toys that came out. I love the Surf's Up Joker's Under episode of Batman, and I'm very fortunate that they make toys for it. I have an awesome Mego playset coming in for my 8-inch figures that I showed in my last video, and I'm going to do an awesome setup with the Mego playset of the Hang 5, which is like the main building inside the episode. So I wanted to go over my things today. I'm a big fan of the Bat Boat. There's the Bat Copters, the Joker-mobile. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you one more quick thing. I'm gonna slide the camera over here. This is my closet. This is my Voltron figures. But these are made by Eagle Moss. These are replicas of the classic Batman cars and stuff. So they got the Batboat up there, the Batmobile, Catwoman's kitty car, Black Woman's like moped, the classic TV star's original Bat Cycle, Batgirl's Bat Bike, the Joker-mobile, which if you look really close, that's the episode I was talking about when I'm surfing, and then the Batcopter. I love these cars. They're made by a couple called Eagle Moss, and they are not cheap. They are actually originally cheap, they're like $25, but what people sell them online is not. That Batcopter I paid $100 for, and I got it in Germany. Absolutely ridiculous. So, there's a little taste of my Batman mini collection. More of it. I have more that I'm gonna put up. Super excited that I found the space to put it up. So listen, guys, I'm just wanting to come on here and say, and hope everyone's having a blessed day. Hope everyone's taking care of each other. It's nice to see things finally kind of going back to normal. People with the vaccination shots and people not having to wear masks. I work out. I'm a big gym rat. I love being at the gym. I love working out. I love staying in shape. And now we don't have to wear masks, which makes it so much better to breathe. So, listen, man, I like I said, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate every single one of you guys that comment, everyone that views. You guys mean so much to me. I can't even tell you, because like I said, when I did this channel, it was never to become famous, and not that I want to. I'll never become famous like that. I just did this because I just wanted to show my love to people. And as I got older, what sucks is another thing. Talking about the past is as you get older, you always grow up with a certain group of friends, and as you get older, you kind of separate, and it just happens to all of us. It's just time. You grow up and everybody goes on with their own lives and stuff. So, I don't really have a lot of friends. I have acquaintances and I know people, but I really don't have a lot of friends. So that was one thing that I really want to do with this channel is I really don't have a lot of friends that like the same things I do. Not too many people that I know, like toys, and I'm a big kid inside, so not too many people do stuff like that. So it's nice to have 52 people that are interested in something that I like, and I'm assuming that they like it too. So now I got 52 new friends, or new acquaintance friends. So who knows? Maybe I'll get to see you guys one day, which would be pretty cool. So listen, I hope everyone has an amazing day today. I hope everyone takes care of one of each other. Families first. God first, and then family. So I hope everyone is having a blessed day, and thank you again, everyone, to watch this, and take care, guys. Take care.